What's up, chat? We'll start briefing here in about 30 seconds to a minute. What we can do is top this thing off with fuel, which I have not done yet. And I don't know if live weather's loaded yet or not. I think it has. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're watching from the future, welcome. Been liking the diamonds lately. Alright guys, let's get into this briefing. So today's TPC Flying Thursday with the Pilot Club featuring KYKM Yakima. So that's where we're heading to. We're all coming from different places, different origins, and we're all meeting up at YKM. We're going to start off at Omak, Oscar Mike Kilo, way up here near the border. We're going to depart out southwest over the, see if I can pronounce this right, Okanogan River. We'll follow the river, the road, and the power lines, or railroad track rather. We'll come down this way, following the river, flying VFR today. We'll make our first stop at Lake Chelan, Sierra 10. We'll probably do a full stop and taxi back there. Then we'll depart out again, following the river, continuing down south into Pangbourne Memorial, Echo Alpha Tango. We'll do either a full stop or touch and go there. And then we'll depart out to the southeast, following the river. Real easy today. It's going to be basically following the river the entire time. Over the lake here, and then we're going out this way, and then down into Yakima. So the reason I'm going out west here is because we have this restricted airspace that we cannot fly through, and we can either go this way and around it down this way, or we can come around all the way around down south and then back in. I chose to go this way. You could do it either way. There is terrain out here that we've got to be mindful of. I think 4,500 should get us over. I'm going to do 4,500 feet the entire way. Weather-wise, everything looks VFR across the way. I see nothing but green. Let's see the weather up here at Omak. Winds are out of the north, 350 at 4, 10 statute miles, clear skies, temp 5, dew point -1, altimeter 3025. Down here at Pangbourne, we've got winds also out of the north, 010 at 3, 10 statute miles clear, 9 -1, altimeter 3023. And finally, down here at Yakima, we've got winds out of the west, 260 at 6, 10 statute miles clear, 19.2, 3020. All of the fields that we're flying out of are uncontrolled except for Yakima, which is a class Delta. You can see here the dotted dash line around the airport. So we will be talking to ATC into Yakima. What's up, Rob? How's it going, brother? Whole flight should take us about an hour and, let's see, let's call it an hour and 25 minutes with the stops. And everybody should be getting there sometime between 8 and 11 p.m. tonight. So, trying to get there a little bit earlier so we don't catch the huge wave of traffic and have to divert or anything like that. So hopefully we get there before a majority of the people do, but that might not be the case. So let's get started. We're flying the Diamond DA40. We've been flying the Diamond DA62 the past 2 streams, the twin engine version of this airplane. Today we're going to be flying the single, the 40, which I've yet to put any time in this airplane. Should be similar to the DA62, only difference is it's single engine, and we don't have icing capabilities on the DA40. Alright, let's go. Let me just kind of familiarize myself with the cockpit real quick. Some of the buttons are in slightly different spots, and I do have my checklist on my iPad that we'll be referring to. This is the fuel selector valve. That should be on normal. Trim is neutral in the takeoff position. Alright, so first thing we'll do is power on the battery, wherever that is. Where's the battery switch in this thing? ELT, fuel trans. Alright, already I've got to go to my checklist. Is there even a battery switch on this thing, or do I just turn the key to the on position? I think it's right here. There we go. Battery. And then avionics. We'll let these G1000s power up. Now let me pull out the checklist. Alright, before engine start, pre-flight completed, baggage and tow bar secured, fuel valve is on normal. Power lever is idle, parking brake is set, alternate air is closed. Electric master off, but that's going to come on for engine start. Avionics master off, central bus off, alternate static is closed, engine master off, voter switches on auto. Voter switch is over here, that's on auto. Fuel pumps off. Where's the fuel pump switch? Fuel pumps, fuel pumps. Where are you, fuel pumps? Oh, here we go. On the left, off. Light switches are off. Emergency switch off and guarded. And ELT is armed. Circuit breakers are all in. Flap selector is up. Pitot heat's off. And fuel transfer is off. Alright, electric master is on, rudder pedals adjusted, passengers instructed, seatbelts fastened, rear door closed and latched, front canopy position 1 or 2, G1000 is powered and acknowledged, fuel quantity is checked, fuel temperature checked, total time in service, power lever idle, and then lights. Alright, lights are coming on, strobe in our position light, and now we're ready for engine start. Propeller area clear, master's on, annunciation engine instruments check. Alright, voter switches to normal, avionics. Glow indication is off, and we just turn the start key and that's it, clear prop. No? Nothing? What am I missing? Alright, let's try the voter switch in the up position. No? Alright, we're not off to a good start here. Avionics, electric master is on. Fuel is on, from what I can tell. But why? Alright, before we kill our battery, let's turn everything off and try one more time. Alright, clear prop. Nothing. I really don't know what the deal is. Am I not turning this to the start position? Should be at least cranking. Alright, let me kill the music, 'cause that's distracting me too. Why you no start, airplane? Let me see, do I have the mod loaded up? DA40 NGX. That's probably something really stupid. I'm sure I'm missing something. Why is there only an up and down here and there should be 3 positions for the voter switch? I feel like that's got to have something to do with it. throttle is not working as well either. Let me make sure. It's probably maybe my controls. Something's not working right with my controls, maybe. My throttle doesn't want to move. Tell you what, let's try reloading, I guess, and see if we have better luck on the second try. Let's try that. Sorry, guys. Let's try again. Let me go back. I've been flying the regular livery, so let's go back to this livery. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. Probably not. But we can try. Omak. Okay, let's try again. So fuel is on, normal. Light switches are coming on. Electric master is coming on. G1000s are powering up. Voter switch, I think it's in the auto position. I'm going to leave it right where it's at. Avionics. All right, clear prop. Nothing.
TOS system test. Okay.
I don't know. We might have to hop into 62 if we can't get this thing started. Let's try running it, doing it with the fuel pump on. I don't think it's going to make a difference. I'm at a loss for words here. I don't know what to do. What's this guy here? That's got to be it. That's it right there. Glow on. Okay. So that's our engine master switch. Okay, it's definitely going to start now. We got it. We got it. We're going to do it, chat. We got it. All right, clear prop. All right, there we go. Finally, oil pressure in the green and RPM 700. All right, we got this. We got this. Avionics coming on. All right, that guy right there. It's different. The DA62 has two little buttons down here for each side. I didn't know this was necessary. All right, we got it. We got it. We'll let her warm up a few. Let's start setting up the avionics. Let's go to 122.8. CTAF. The universal CTAF on VATSIM. And am I even connected to VATSIM? Let me file my flight plan. All right, altimeter setting 3025. Up here as well. 3025. We're going to go up to 4500 for this trip. Both legs most likely. So we're going to bug that in, although I'm going to try to fly without any autopilot today. 4500. Here at Omak, we've got, what do we got for runways? A 17 and a 35, best runway with the wind's going to be 35 departing out to the north, so we're going to set 350 on our heading bug as a reference there. 350, I see it. And if we want, we can put in Sierra 10 in our GPS. That'll be our first stop. Direct to Sierra 10. Enter. Yep, Chelin, that's where we're going. And activate. That's the straight line. We'll be following the river, staying out of in between the terrain here. FoxSim Gaming, thanks for the Twitch follow, my brother. Welcome to the channel. Don, what's going on, Don? Sorry, I had my chat minimized too. I was trying to figure this out. FoxSim Gaming, check the switch under the red cover to the right on the G1K. You got it. Oh, if I would have had the chat up. Hey, bless you, FoxSim Gaming. Oh, man. Yeah, appreciate the follow, man. Welcome aboard. This is literally like my first time flying this thing, so you guys got to bear with me. We've been doing the DA62 lately, so I know it's similar. I didn't think to look under this big giant red switch under the engine switches over there. Alright, heading altitude, we've got all of our avionics all set for this first leg. Let me go back to my checklist. Alright, let's run through this again since we had the reload. Pre-flight's done, baggage and tow bar, fuel valve, power lever, parking brake, alt air, electric master, avionics master, central bus, alternate static, engine master, votor switch, fuel pumps, light switches, emergency switch. That's the one. Okay, and ELT is armed. Circuit breakers are all in. Flap selector's up. Pitot heat is off. Fuel transfer is off. Electric master, rudder pedals, passenger, seat belts, rear door, front canopy, G1000, MFD, EIS, fuel quantity, fuel temperature, total time, power lever, and lights. After engine start, oil pressure, RPM, circuit breakers are in. Pitot heat on. Annunciation, we can turn that back off. Avionics is on. FMS we just did. Autopilot test. Floodlights, position lights, flaps. Let's check full travel. Both sides, looks good. And then back to the takeoff position for takeoff. Altimeters are set. Standby horizon is checked. Transponder 1200 and altitude reporting mode C. Engine temperatures check, everything's in the green, and parking brake release. During taxi we'll test our brakes and our flight instruments, and then we'll do our before takeoff check at the end of the runway. Taxi. So we're going to runway 35, the north runway, so it's going to be a left turn out of here, and then down to 35 on the main taxiway. Alright, brakes released. We'll keep cabin heat on. Alrighty, we are clear all around. And we've got to turn around. We're going to hit this guy on our way out. Alright, brake test. Brakes are good. Don, I was driving and screaming at the screen trying to tell you which switch it was. Thanks, Don. Oh man, you guys. What would I do without you? Waste a bunch of time, that's for sure. I'm just gonna roll right onto the taxiway. I can't really see the grass. Actually, no, let's go this way. Let's do it right. Did I pass it? Alright, I really cannot tell. Alright, this is the taxiway in front of us. Oh no, this is the taxiway. God, I'm a mess today. Let's hope we get there in one piece. I still can't for the life of me tell where the taxiway is. Alright, I'm on it. Here's the run-up area over here to our left. We're going to pull over there and do our run-up. See, winds are out of the north, so I'm going to spin it around, face the engine into the wind for cooling. Alright, back to our checklist. Before takeoff checklist, brakes, I'm on them, seatbelts fastened, backrests, rear door, front canopy, door warning light, circuit breakers, elevator trim is set for takeoff. Let me just test that too. Let's roll it down and roll it up, and back to takeoff. Let's see, elevator trim, flaps are set for takeoff, flight controls. Aileron left, aileron right, elevator up, elevator down, rudder left, rudder right, flight controls are free and correct. Power lever, idle, MFD, EAS, engine instruments, everything looks good. Voter switch. We're going to check, we're going to flip it in the up position and then down position, which it doesn't really let you go into. So up and down, back into auto, and then an ECU test. So we're going to push the ECU test button to look for the fail message here. The prop's going to cycle twice, and then the message should come off. This is in lieu of the magneto check and the propeller check if we were flying, say, a 182 or something like that. So we're going to hold this button. ECU fail message on the CAS. We've got our props cycling 1 time, 2 times, and there goes the message. Perfect. Pitot heat as required. It's cold out, but I don't see any visible moisture as for right now. If we need it in the air, we'll turn it on. Transponder is squawking VFR in mode Charlie. Fuel pumps are coming on. MFD, EIS, everything's in the green. Brakes released, and we're ready to go. V-speeds, I have no idea. Let's check that out real quick. Let's just use the heaviest ones. Rotate 67, we'll rotate at 70. Flaps up at 75, and we'll climb out at 90. Oh no, okay. Flaps up at 90. Cruise climb speed, flaps up, no. Flaps TO 72. Alright, we'll rotate. We'll rotate at 70, flaps up at 80. No, we'll rotate at 70, flaps up at 75, and we'll climb at 75. Good enough for me. Let's go. Alright, lights. And we're all clear. I can kind of see the yellow line there in the hold spot. If we lose an engine on the runway, we'll stop. If we lose an engine below 800, we'll land straight ahead. Anything above 800, we'll turn back for the airport. Alright, 3-5, we're going to do a left downwind departure out to the south. And then we're going to find the river and follow it. Alright, we're on 122.8. We're not. We are now. Omak traffic, Diamond Star 5615 November, taking runway 35 for takeoff, left downwind departure to the south, Omak. Final is clear, and we're clear down the runway. Alright, 35, 350, and 350 heels to the floor, full power. Power set, engines green, airspeed's alive. $70. Positive rate, tap on the brakes. Safe altitude, 80 knots, flaps up. And we'll climb out at 90. Oh, the wings of the diamonds look so good. Okay, we're clear left. Omak traffic, Diamond Star 5615 November is turning left crosswind, runway 35, Omak. Wings level for a moment, we're clear left, turning downwind. Omak traffic, Diamond Star 5615 November is turning left downwind, 35, going to be departing the area straight out to the south, Omak. Hey, Don says, don't these airports plow the runways? I know, right? Unbelievable. Alright, we're going up to 4,500. Alright, flaps are up, fuel pumps can come off. We'll keep all of our lights on. Alright, we'll lower the nose, see if I can see the river. I think it goes out this way. Let's keep climbing. Should be a river parallel to the road. Let's get up to 45. It's gonna get dark. FoxM Gaming says, I love both the Diamonds. They just look so sleek. They do. I agree, Fox Gaming. I recently fell in love with the Diamonds, man. Honestly, I haven't flown them since the last... I haven't flown them at all until the last 2 streams. We've been putting some time in on the DA42. And yeah, there's some sleek looking airplanes, man. I do agree. So I think we're going out this way. We're clear out right. Alright, let's dial the power back. Let's bring it back to 75%. Actually, the DA62, you have to we're supposed to bring the powers back to 95% for climb. Is it the same with the DA40? I'll have to look at that here in a second. And this one doesn't have rudder trim, does it? Like the DA62? Looks like it's going to be a pretty one like yesterday. I don't plan on picking up flight following or anything like that for today's trip. We'll just keep our eyes peeled for other traffic. Don says, I love the visibility on the mono DAs. Yeah, man, you can see so much. It is nice. Just a quick glance down here, everything's in the green, everything looks happy and healthy. And we're going to have to remember every so often, we're going to have to run the fuel trans, which will transfer fuel from one tank to the other to even them out. It's not like the other planes where you choose left or right and go back and forth every 15 minutes, this one just kind of levels them out. I think it's always feeding off of one side. And then every so often you just have to balance them. Alright, cruise to climb check. Flaps are up, fuel pumps are off, climb power set, landing lights will keep on. Fuel transfer repeat as required. I don't see, does this one require that you pull the power back for climb, or is it just full power all the way up? Lineup procedure, available power check. It looks like 95%. So we'll do that for the next takeoff. I left it at 100% a little bit longer. I think it's max 5 minutes. I don't think we left it full power for more than 5 though. It was right about 5 maybe. So we're good. Where are you flying today? I missed the start of the briefing. Don, we started off at Omak. Up here, Oscar Mike Kilo. I think it's the state of... it might not be Washington, I'm not sure. We're going to follow the river down to Pangbourne. No, we're going to stop at Lake Chellan first, Sierra 10. And we're just going to continue following the river to our second stop of Pangbourne Memorial, Echo Alpha Tango, and then finally we're meeting up with the pilot club down here at Yakima, Yankee Kilo Mike. Just to give you an idea where we're at. Washington's up here. I can't tell if we're in the state of Washington or the one next to it. Alright, that's the river down there below us, iced over. We're going to follow that. Hey, Ralph. How's it going, Ralph? I'm doing well, man. Looks like Washington to me, says Ralph. I live on the opposite side of the country, so I don't know anything about out here. My sister lives in Seattle. I know I've mentioned that before. You guys know that. She's actually coming to visit. Is it this week or next week? She'll be down here on the 17th through the 23rd, visiting with her newest son, which I have yet to meet, so I'm excited for that. FoxM Gaming, the fuel transfer trick caught me off guard the first time I flew the DA40. Glad you're aware of it. It did for me too. The first time I loaded up, I noticed. Trust me. You'll notice when the airplane starts to roll on its own and you don't have rudder trim or any way to correct it. Downwind Sam, I have family in Claremont, Florida. Awesome. Been there many times. Alright, we're clear, right? But usually don't visit in the winter. What state are you in, Downwind Sim? You might have told me before, I forgot. Look at that sunset. So we're in a MOA right now. We're actually below it. The MOA starts at 9,000 feet. It is active at the moment, I think. Yep, it's effective now, but it starts at 9,000, I think. I guess there's two areas. The one we're in here is 9,000 and up. So we're below it. Now, while it is legal to fly through a MOA, you may not want to do it. There's going to be a lot of fast-moving aircraft. Hard to see, hard to spot, and avoid. Illinois, right outside of STL. I gotcha, man. Don says, yeah, it's Washington, and I think the destination is supposed to be pronounced Yakima. Isn't that what I said? Or Yakima. Okay, Yakima. I say it like the Hispanic way, living down here in South Florida. My I's are usually E. Alright, I've got to take some pictures here for Instagram. This is pretty. Emphasis on the yak. I don't want to keep saying it wrong. We'll see what Tower says when we get there. There's the river down there at 3 o'clock. Oh, whoa, whoa. We've got to go right. Almost went the wrong way. Alright, we're on 122.8. We'll make our first call when we're 10 miles out. Of Lake Chelan is our first stop. Sierra 10. Field elevation over there is 1263. Let's call it 13. So 2300 for pattern altitude. I'm going to bug that in. And I'm going to turn on our fuel transfer switch. Balance out the tanks. Downwind Sim, you can't get lost with that G1000. G1000 and Garmin Pilot on the iPad. Still get lost. Only me. How are we looking down here? Everything looks good. Fuel transfer coming off. Alright, what's VREF in this thing? This is all stuff you should know before you go flying. VREF at max weight's about 77 knots, so we'll use 80. And descent approach check, landing data received, altimeters. Let's see, we've got Wenatchee 3024 down there, and Omak is 3026. We've got 3025 in there, we'll keep it right there, somewhere in the middle. COM, nav, and FMS, seatbelts fastened, backrests, fuel transfer, parking brake is released, fuel pumps are coming on, and landing lights are on. And our before landing is just flaps pretty much. Danny A380, what's going on, man? How's your day going, brother? Downwind Sam, Lord help us. I'll admit I'm a little too reliant on today's technology. I don't know what it's like to fly without the iPad or my phone. All right, 10 miles. Let's make our first call. We're north over the river. Lake Chelan traffic. Diamond Star 5615 Sierra is 10 miles north over the river at 4500. Looking to join the right downwind for runway 35, Lake Chelan. Now I've got to actually make sure it's 35. I have a feeling it's not. It's not. It's 20. Lake Chelan traffic, Diamond Star 5615, November's 8 to the north over the river, 4500, looking to join the right downwind for 20, runway 20, Lake Chelan. Alright, let's start descending. Let's bring the power back to 40%.
Parachute area.
I think I've got the field in sight already. It's right there. We're going to join a right downwind and come in for the... Holy crap. Oh my goodness. Making all kinds of mistakes today. Let's make another call. It's runway 2 that we're landing on, not runway 20. Third time, Lake Chelan, November 5615. November is a Diamond Star, 5 to the north, 4000, descending down to 2300. Looking to join a right downwind for runway 2, full stop, Lake Chelan. Jeez. This is embarrassing at this point. I'm starting to sweat a little. So we're going to keep it over the river, and we'll join the right downwind for runway 2. We're clear out left. You can tell I did not prepare at all for this flight. Scenery I have here is some freeware scenery downloaded off flightsim.to, so we'll see what it looks like. Take a look at the FBO taxiing back to the runway. Lake Chelan traffic, Diamond Star 5615 Sierra is joining the right downwind for runway 2, full stop, Lake Chelan. We're in the white arc, flaps to the first notch, and we'll bring the rest in on final. VREF is going to be 80. And let's mute the music. Sterile cockpit. It's going to be a real tight turn. I'm going to round it out just a little bit so we don't slam into the mountain. What do you think, chat? Do we have enough space? We're clear right. Lake Chelan traffic. Diamond Star 150 is turning right base, runway 02, full stop, Lake Chelan. Alright, rest of those flaps. Lake Chelan traffic, Diamond Star 15 November, turning final 02, full stop, Lake Chelan. Alright, we're looking for 80 here. Wow, look at that. Hold on. Screenshot real quick. Oh no, I'm not going to be able to do it. Yeah, I am. Got it. Got it. Ooh, bumpy here. The wind's coming off the mountains. Crosswind from the left. Dip in that wing, right rudder. Power back to idle. Hold her off. Hold it. Alright, I'll take it. Keeping that aileron correction into the wind. I'm going to roll her down to the end. Don says this is an interesting airport. It looks pretty. I like it. Let's go take a look at the FBO. If anybody needs to hop out and take a leak or anything like that, go grab a cup of coffee real quick before our next leg. You can do that down here at the end. Downwind Sim, nice landing like a pro. Appreciate it, Downwind Sim. At least the runway's plowed. Yes, Don. They take care of this one. Alright, flaps back up to the first notch, and we'll reset our trim to take off. I'm going to keep all of our lights on. Fuel pumps, I'm going to keep those on as well. We'll go down to the end, brief our next leg, try to do a little bit of a better job preparing, and then we'll be on our way. Horbert 19, good to see you, man. How's your day going? Goodest of evenings, sir. Same to you, Horbert. Hope your day's going well, man. We just got done with our first leg, flew out of Omak, just landed here at Lake Chelan. Next stop's going to be Pangbourne Memorial, Echo Alpha Tango, and we're going to brief that leg here once we get down to the end. In the Diamond DA40 today, the last two streams we were in the twin engine DA62. Now we're getting some time in on the single. Alright, we're going to have to back taxi here. We're crossing. Lake Chelan traffic, Diamond Star 15 is crossing the runway on the taxiway to the other side, Lake Chelan. Clear right, clear left. Looks like that taxiway goes all the way down to the end. Row hype! Goodest of evenings. Forgot what platform I was on. Oh, okay. Wait, so okay, you got, are you Horbert 19 row hype? Or are you two different guys? What's up, Real Hype? Such a thoughtful pilot, letting people know politely to get off, get out of the way. Okay, you guys got me with the goodest of evenings, sir. I thought you were the same person. How dare you confuse me with Row Hype, says Horbert. Oh, okay, you are the same person, okay. Who's the cuter one, Row Hype? Alright, so this is going to be a right downwind departure out to the south. We're going to pull up the iPad here. And at least know the runways for our next stop so we're not making terrible radio calls like we did this time. Alright, runway 2. Before takeoff stuff, all of our lights are on, fuel pumps are on, flaps are set, and trim is set. So we're going to do a right downwind departure, following the river once again down to the south-southwest, continuing down along the Columbia River to our next stop, Wenatchee, Pangbourne Memorial, Echo Alpha Tango. So we've got a runway 12 and 30 there at Pangbourne. Let's see what the weather is looking like. Winds 320 at 7. Ceilings unlimited, 10 statute miles. Temp 9, dew point -2, altimeter 3024. So winds are out of the northwest. We'll be using runway 30. Looks like right traffic for runway 12, left traffic for 30. So what we're going to do here is we're going to overfly the field at least 500 feet above pattern altitude. Field elevation there is 1300. So we'll use 23 once again. We'll overfly from north to south, and then we'll join that left downwind for runway 30. And I think we'll make this one a touch and go, and then on the go we'll do a left downwind departure out to the southeast and make our way down to our last stop. Yakima? Is that how you say it? And we are running out of daylight quickly. I want to at least get, if we can at least get over here by Ellensburg before it gets too dark, I think we'll be okay following the roads into Yakima. Alright, let's go. Let's light up the cockpit a little bit. It's getting pretty dark. Lake Chellan traffic, Diamond Star 5615 Sierra is taking off runway 02, right downwind departure out to the south. Lake Chellan. Finals clear. Clear down the runway. Rotating at 80, flaps up at 85, 90, and we're climbing out at 90. Losing engine on the runway, we're stopping. Anything below 800, we're landing straight ahead. Anything above 800, we're turning back. 02, 02, and 02, heels to the floor, full power. A little bit of aileron into the wind. Power set, engines green, airspeed's alive.
Nearby parachute area.
80, rotate. Positive rate, tap on the brakes. Alright, safe altitude. And speed checks flaps up. We'll climb at 90. We're clear out right. Lake Chellan traffic, Diamond Star 15 November, turning right, crosswind 02, Lake Chellan. And we're going to go straight into the downwind so we don't get too close to these mountains. Lake Chellan traffic, Diamond Star 15 November, right downwind 02. Going to be departing the area out to the south, Lake Chellan. Alright, I think we'll go back up to 45 again for this one. Flaps are up, fuel pumps are coming off. Negative row height. I didn't even look at it, didn't study it. All VFR today. No practice approaches. Okay, yeah. Yakima? Okay. Gotcha. How's it spelled? Hold on a second. Okay, alright. Yakima? Alright, the river should be below us. We've got 500 to go. We'll level off at 45. Explaining it through chat is difficult too because I can't hear you. You gotta put like the little lines in the U's on top of the vowels. I'm gonna check it on Wikipedia here in just a second so we level off. I still probably won't get it right. Alright, power's coming back to 75. Trimmer up. And we're going to continue following the river there, which parallels the road. We're clear out right. Lake Chellan traffic, Diamond Star 15 November is 5 to the south, leaving the area out to the south, 4500 last call, Lake Chellan. Alright, next stop is going to be KEAT. Pangborn, Wenatchee, enter and activate. We could cut straight across, but I like following the river. It's pretty. Oh my goodness, how am I supposed to understand this pronunciation? No clue. I'll take your guys' word for it, but I'm gonna butcher it the entire time today. Let's get that music back on real quick. How to pronounce Yakima? Let's hear it, Google.
Yakima.
Oh, hey, they say it like I say it. I don't trust any of these. We got to hear it from like a real native. Yakima. Climb to cruise check, flaps up, fuel pumps off, climb power. We've got cruise power and lights. We'll keep on keeping on. It's true, Dante. I agree with you, man. I feel for people who don't speak English as their first language. Learning English has got to be the toughest of all languages. Let me grab another screenshot here. We'll do kind of a little S-turn. Everything over here is in the green, happy and healthy. Alright, we've got Wenatchee VOR 111.0 we can use as well. One 1.0 EAT identified there in G1000, and we can also listen to the Morse code. Wenatchee's ID'd. CDI can go to VOR. Spin our course knob all the way around. Let's see, actually, you know what we're gonna do? Oh, we're right above it now. Okay, we can fly direct. I was gonna say we can find a certain radial to intercept, but since we're right above it, to the north, we'll just go straight in. We should be okay terrain-wise, by the looks of it. We're gonna have to round it out a little bit. "15 miles out, we'll make our first call at 10. We're on 122.8, the universal CTAP frequency on VATSIM. We're gonna overfly. Let's see, 2300 is going to be pattern altitude, so we'll go up to we'll go down to 28 to overfly. From north to south, and we'll join that left downwind for 30. Don says, look up Gallagher on English language. Hilarious. Gallagher, the one that used to smash watermelons. Rohype, hope you like Yakima. Friendly little airport. Sits in a bowl. Yes, I noticed that. The terrain all around. It looks like a cool area. I've got some freeware scenery. Ooh, or speed. Let's back our power off to about 70%. I downloaded some freeware scenery off flightsim.to that adds more to it, so it should look nice. The airport should look nice anyways. And default scenery in FS 2020 always looks good. I'm sure it's going to be pretty. Alright, let's start working our way down. Reducing power. 40%, nose down. We're going to go down to 28. And let's make our first call. Run 122.8. Pangborn traffic, November 5615 November is a white Diamond Star DA40, 10 miles north, descending through 4500 for 2300. We're going to be overflying from north to south to join a left downwind for 30, Pangborn. I love these peaceful flights through the mountains. So relaxing. I'll look it up later, Don. Is the VOR right on the field? It looks like it is. Alright, I can see the lights already. I've got the field in sight. I'm going to start turning that way. Clear left. Not going to get too close to the mountains. I don't see any obstacles here on my sectional Garmin Pilot. Let me make sure terrain is turned on Garmin Pilot. There we go. Really helpful. Flying through the mountains. So yellow stuff is caution, red stuff is definitely very dangerous. We're going to keep it over the green stuff. I appreciate it, Rohype. Pangborn traffic, Diamond Star 15 November is 5 miles to the northwest. 3200 descending 2800, going to be overflying the field from north to south to join a left downwind for 30 for a full stop. Pangborn. Let's keep it in the green. Descent approach check, landing data, altimeters. Altimeter setting here 3024 at Pangborn. COM, nav, FMS, seatbelts, backrest, fuel transfer as required. Yeah, let's do it real quick. Brakes release, fuel pumps coming on, and lights are all on. What was VREF again? VREF 80. And before landing will just be flaps. Okay, we passed 2800. Bringing back the power in. I don't think there's a whole lot of room to do a teardrop entry. I'm just going to join straight into the downwind, so we'll keep it at 25. 2300 is going to be pattern altitude. I haven't heard anybody, and I don't see anybody. So we'll just join straight into the downwind. Pangborn traffic, Diamond Star 15 November is over midfield, 2500. We're going to be joining the left downwind for 30 full stop Pangborn. Looking for traffic. And let's kill the music. Clear left. Pangborn traffic, Diamond Star 15 November is joining the left downwind 30 full stop Pangborn. We're in the white arc, first notch of flaps. And we're clear left. Pangborn traffic, Diamond Star 15 November is turning left base 30 full stop Pangborn. That's too late. It's going to bug in 30, but it's going to take too much time to spin that knob all the way around. Final's clear. Turning final. One notch of flaps to go. We'll bring him in now. Before landing checklist complete. Flaps and lights. Pangborn traffic. Diamond Star 15 November. Final 30 full stop Pangborn. And 80 knots here on final. Oh man, another pretty one. Can I get a screenshot real quick? Let me adjust my trim. Power back to idle. Hold her off. Nice, keeping the back pressure. We'll hang it right here at Alpha 4. And taxi back to 30 on Alpha, and then we'll brief our last leg into Yakima. Oh, wait, I can't tell if that's the... Okay, that is the center line. Pangborn traffic, Diamond Star 15 November is clear of 30. Going to be taxiing back to 30 on Alpha, Pangborn. Clear left, clear right. Just going to keep all my lights on. Flaps are coming back up to TO. Trim's getting reset. Looks good. Lights and fuel pump stay on. Bada says Go All-Star Al. What's up, Go All-Star Al? FCam, what's going on? I would guess you are a real pilot, am I right? I am a private pilot in the real world, FCam. I've got close to 90 hours in a Cessna 172. If you can call that a real pilot, I don't know. Low time private pilot, but I've been doing this stuff for a long time, man. Simming for practically all my life. I've learned most of what I know in the last 5 years, though, I'd say. Started to get real serious about it. But yeah, man, I try to do everything by the book. I like using the simulator as a tool to keep my skills in check, stay proficient, and also streaming to teach you guys. You guys can learn from all my mistakes that I make. FCam, yep, that's what I call a real pilot. I appreciate it, man. Horbert 19, F and real pilot. Alright, we'll get down to the end, hold short of 30, we'll brief this last leg. It's really dark outside. We're going to look at this terrain really closely on this last leg. We want to make sure that if we keep it over the road and over the river that we're going to be clear of those mountains. Or something really bad can happen. Happens to too many pilots when it shouldn't. Especially with today's technology. Aviation 101, Josh Flowers just put out a YouTube video yesterday, I think. I can't remember where he flew exactly. He flew somewhere up to North Las Vegas, and he was pretty much doing what we're going to be doing here. Flying in between mountains at night and following a road. And he explains real well how important it is, one, to avoid this kind of stuff if you can. But if you are going to do it, use all of the tools that you have available. All of them. It's no joke. Don T donated another 3 to the charity. Thank you, Don. Appreciate it, man. Helping starving kids around the world. Guys, if you want to help out starving kids around the world, help feed the hungry. First link down in the description. All 100% of the donations go to Action Against Hunger. My particular campaign is called Flying Against Hunger, since that's what we're doing here on the live stream. We fly, we collect, we donate. A long taxi at Orbit 19. Alright, coming up on the runway. We're going to stop here and brief 30. I'm going to turn off my lights so I don't mess with anybody trying to land out here. Let's take a look at what we're in for next. So we're going to depart 30. We're going to do a left downwind departure out to the southeast. We've got some terrain here. Looks like 2,000. Just south of the road. So we're going to keep it right over the road. It's going to be a left downwind, and then we're going to be crossing into the final approach pass of 30. So we're going to keep our eyes peeled for traffic. We're going to keep it up over the road. Out this way, down to the south, keeping it over the road and the river. They kind of parallel. See, over here is where it gets kind of sketch, because the road goes out east, and we're following just the river. I don't think there's lights out here. We may just have to go really high for this one to make sure we stay above terrain. I wanted to keep it low to keep it scenic, but I didn't expect it to get so dark so soon. So we might just go over most of this stuff here. We're going to have to stay out of the restricted. Surface to 29,000. We can't cut in there, so we're going around it. I was going to hang a right over the roads here, over the wind turbine field. Go out this way towards Ellensburg VOR, and then follow one of these roads down south into Yakima. Let's see. This leg right here is what scares me. These mountains over here, I see highest peak over here at 5870. We may just take it up to 6,500 and go over this stuff. We'll climb up over the road as we go out to the southeast. We'll get up to 6,500 and then we'll cut across this way. I think that's our safest bet. I see a 6880 over here in this brown. Alright, we're going to go to 65. And we've got terrain radar with Garmin Pilot here. If there's any question or any doubt, we'll climb. 65. It's going to get us over that stuff there. Over this way, we've got 4224. And we can't go into the restricted. So at 65, we'll be okay there as well. Everything should be pretty lit out in this area. I don't think we're going to have much of an issue. We just got to make sure that we stay out of that restricted stuff off to the east. Let's see what the weather's looking like there in Yakima. Nobody behind us, right? I'm not holding anybody up. Alright, winds 330 at 7, 10 statute mile, clear 17, -1, altimeter 3020. Alright, so we can expect them to give us either 27. Yeah, either 27 or runway 4. We'll see. As soon as we get airborne, we'll pick up the ATIS, if it'll reach us. Oh yeah, it's either going to be 27 or 4. So let's expect that. Alright, I think we got this. So left downwind departure up to 6,500, over the road out this way, over Trinidad, and then 6,500 should keep us clear of the mountains up over this way into Ellensburg VOR on 117.9. Come on. Yankee Kilo Mike. There it is, I see it. Enter and activate. All right. Am I missing anything? Let's do this. Let's edit this route real quick to how we're going to fly it. It's going to be something like this. That little red mark says we're going to have a terrain issue. If I go to our warnings page, it's going to let me know that. Highest terrain 4619, so it's warning us there. You've got to be at least 4619. Well, the highest terrain is 4619. We want to be above that. I'm going to change my altitude down here on the right. I had it set to 45. We're going to set it to 65, and that warning disappears. Well, we still got it there on the map, but see, does it just take a while to refresh? Yeah, there it goes. So now it's not there anymore. So we should be okay at 6,500 cutting across. Let's see what radial this would be. 010, 020, 030, 04, 038 radial. Oops, wrong knob. I always do that. Let's see. What did I say it was? 038. It's going to be inbound. So it's going to be the reciprocal, which is going to look something like this. That should keep us clear of the mountains. Let's go. I know I'm taking a long time. This is dangerous stuff we're doing here. We just want to make sure that we're all squared away. Lights are coming back on. We're all clear. Flaps, trim, fuel pumps. Let's go. Pangborn traffic, Diamond Star 5615 November is taking runway 30 left downwind departure out to the southeast. Pangborn. Clear left and clear right. Lose an engine on the runway, we'll brake and exit, vacate the runway below 800. We're landing straight ahead. Above 800, we'll make a left turn back for the field. Rotating at 80, flaps up at 85, 90 and safe altitude, and we're climbing out at 90. Three zero. 300, 300, here's the floor, full power. Power set, engines green, airspeed's alive. Rotate, positive rate, tap on the brakes. Alright, safe altitude, speed checks, flaps up. We've got synthetic vision here on our G1000 as well that's going to help us out. And we can pull up synthetic vision on Garmin Pilot as well. 90 knots for climb. Extend this departure leg out just a little bit so we can get some altitude. Before turning into the dark unknown. Alright, I think we're okay here. We're clear left. Pangborn traffic, Diamond Star 15 November is turning left, crosswind 30 Pangborn. Pangborn traffic, Diamond Star 15 November is turning left, downwind 30 Pangborn. Alright, so over the road like we planned. We're not going to fly out over this dark stuff where we can't see. We know if we stay over the road that we're okay terrain-wise. So that's where we're going. Alright, power back to 95%. And fuel pumps are coming off. Flaps are up. We can turn terrain back on Garmin Pilot. Synthetic vision. Got it down here as well as on the G1000. So I'm just going to follow the river. Slight imbalance there in our fuel tanks. I'm going to turn on the fuel transfer switch. I can feel the airplane wanting to roll to the left on its own. Alright, let's keep it over the river. Alright, see if I can catch up here. Did I miss? Go all-star Al, Emirates should let our dude go straight for the A380. I appreciate it, man. I don't know if that's a good idea, but I appreciate it. This taxi's longer than the flight. I hate taxi in real life. Tug me, don't make me taxi, said Horbert19. FCam, have to go, just subscribe. Hey, thanks for the subscription, FCam. I know I probably missed you, man. Hopefully you go back and you hear my thank you. Thank you for joining the channel, man. Welcome. Horbert19, might as well go high. Can't spot Yetis at night anyway. Dean Eubanks. Dean, what's up, Dean? Hold on, getting my bags loaded. Dean. FlightAware shows I'm using 2.7. Thanks for that, Horbert19. Alright, 1,000 feet to go. 65. Still over the river, and we'll wait for the VOR to come in to intercept that 038 radial inbound. Everything looks happy and healthy. A few more seconds of fuel transfer, and we'll turn that off. Alright, coming up on 65, leveling. rolling back the power to about 70, between 70 and 75%. And trimmer up. Still looking at my synthetic vision. I know I'm over the river and that terrain's off to our right. And Garmin Pilot's not showing me any terrain either. Could zoom out a little bit. So 6500 is going to keep us over the green there as we cross over the mountains. Dean Eubank security may or may not be looking for me. I won't tell him anything. Hop in the airplane. Let's go. Skeller 350. Oh, never mind. Don T, you should check the live chat and the run-up area before takeoff. You picked up a fugitive back there, says Don. We did. SFH 294. What is a tablet thingy? How do you do that? It's literally my iPad, and I'm using an app called Garmin Pilot. It is a paid app, but there are free apps that do similar things if you don't want to fork over it's like $170 a year. I fly in real life as well, so it's a no-brainer to have this app and all the charts it gives you instead of buying paper charts. It's Garmin Pilot, similar to 4Flight. There's free versions of these type of apps. There's Flight Plan Go and one called AVAIR, and I think all of them work with the simulator, so you can connect them to the simulator. All right, that VOR is coming in, clear right. So yeah, man, it's a physical iPad with the app loaded on it, and I'm just streaming it using the streaming software. Garmin Pilot's the name of the one that I use, and then similar is 4Flight, which I'm sure you heard of. And if you want the names of some free ones, Flight Plan Go, which is also made by Garmin, so similar to Garmin Pilot. And there's AVAIR, Alpha Victor Alpha Romeo Echo, is another one that I know is free. This is why we briefed this leg and took so long doing that, because you really can't see much out here. And a lot of pilots, like I said, do kill themselves doing this type of stuff. CFIT is what it's called. Controlled Flight into Terrain. Kills too many pilots every year when it shouldn't. CFIT, controlled flight into terrain, is when you take a perfectly good airplane and crash it into terrain. Nothing went wrong with the airplane. There was no, malfunction or anything like that. It's literally pilot error flying into a mountain with no airplane troubles. Pretty snazzy, says SFH 294. How's your day going, man? This is the last leg of our journey. Next stop is Yakima. There should be ATC online, and a bunch of the Pilot Club fellow members. We're all meeting up there. Should be pretty busy flying into the airport. Let's see what's going on ATC wise. All right, YKM ATIS is on 118 point nothing. 118.0. Let's see if we can pick it up this far. We're still about 40 miles out. The mountains might block signal, but we can certainly give it a try. Let's see. nothing, right? Yep, we're gonna have to wait till we get a little bit closer. And the tower frequency is gonna be on 3325. I can see roads up ahead here, so I know there's not terrain in front of me, which is good. I'm going to fly towards these lights over here. It's going to take us over to the town of Ellensburg, where the VOR is. And we are 11 miles northeast of the Ellensburg VOR. Should be right where this town is. Yes, Dean Eubanks, failures, man. They still haven't implemented them into the core sim yet. Like we mentioned before, I think there's add-ons you can download that can simulate failures. I never see anything or hear anything about it, though, so I don't know if it exists, or if it exists, if it works very well. There's not a whole lot we can do on our own. Well, we could actually. We could like dim one of the screens or cut the engine off. Those are two failures we could probably do. Or maybe turn off the alternator and let the battery run out, which will lose all electricity in avionics. I don't know if the sim will simulate that or not. FS 2020, I'm not sure. Something we can try in the future, though. You're not really supposed to declare any emergencies or do any weird stuff on the VATSIM network. You might be able to communicate that privately with one of the air traffic controllers, and maybe he'll approve it. But something like that we might have to do offline. But we could do that. We can fly somewhere where at uncontrolled fields, and it doesn't really matter in that case to be connected to VATSIM. I'm too worried about pilot error flying. Don says, yeah, one guy smashed himself and his family into the Superstition Mountains here a couple of years ago, flying a route he was familiar with. Oof. Yeah, man. That's another thing. You think you're familiar with it, and you become complacent, and you don't go back and study it like you did the first time, and you get yourself in trouble. It's got to be taken very seriously. If you make a mistake in aviation, man, it costs you your life. There's no pulling off to the side of the road or anything like that. What do I do with no thrust? I'd pitch for best climb speed, which I don't even know what it is in this airplane. I would guess it's around 80 knots. Pitch for best climb, and then find a spot to land. That'd be the first thing. If I have enough altitude, then I can start troubleshooting what caused the engine failures. First thing you start with is fuel. Just make sure your fuel selector knob is on. In this case, we don't have a mixture knob or anything like that. This is all controlled by the FADEC. I just make sure all my master switches are on. I try to give it a restart real quick. If it doesn't restart, I turn off all the master switches except for the electric battery switch so I can keep lights on and bring in flaps. And then before I land, I'd cut off all the switches and pop my door open so it doesn't get jammed if I crash. Alright, Ellensburg is just ahead. And then we're going to follow this long road into Yakima. Oh, no, best climb. Best glide speed. I'm sorry, Horbert 19. I do that all the time, man. I go back and watch my stream sometimes and hear the words that I say. It's not the words that I meant to say. It's like my dyslexia or something. Best glide speed. So the first and most important two things I do in a power loss situation is best glide immediately and pick a spot. And from there you're just flying the airplane. If you have time to do anything else, then you can start running through checklists. But nothing else matters until your best glide and you've got a spot. Don's got to go get his kids. Have a good evening, everyone. Safe landings. Thanks, Don. Good to see you as always, man. Thanks for donating again. You the man, Don. Best climb. No thrust, best climb speed right away. Alright, we're clear out left. I'm going to start turning that way. Still nothing coming in on the ATIS. We're about 2.7 miles out. Horbert 19 says you always want a road in the mountains so emergency vehicles can access you. That's a good point, Herbert 19. Scary flying at night, man. Those type of situations. I know night flying is very pretty, but shit, man. Finding a safe spot to land is yikes. Like here in Miami, for instance, man, like the roads are just so crowded and there's power lines everywhere. But there's nowhere else. It's either that or, you know, land in blackness, which that's definitely not going to end well. There's Ellensburg at her 3 o'clock. If I'm flying at night, I want 2 engines at least. And even then, man, I'm gonna study my route real well, and I'm gonna have spots picked out, pre-planned ahead of time. I'm gonna always know where I'm at and always know where my spots are. I mean, look out to our left. Pick a place to land out there. I mean, you have to choose a road, and you don't know what you're getting into when you get lower. There's a road that goes out that way. The river, I'm going to use my synthetic vision here and keep it over the river, away from the terrain. .20 miles out. I'm surprised we don't have the ATIS yet. I'm going to pull up the text version because I'm pretty sure we would have picked it up by now. We're well above the terrain and we're 20 miles out. We would have picked up the ATIS. It's just a VATSIM-ism thing. So I'm going to read you guys the text version before we get too close. And I gotta write it down. Let me make sure everything's trimmed real nicely. Alright, Yakima ATIS information. Alpha. Winds 330 at 7. 10 statute miles. Landing and departing runway 27. 17 -1, altimeter 3020. That's in there. Multiple birds in the vicinity of the airport. Advise you have information Alpha. Alright, 27. And we've got our altimeter set. The winds are 330 at 7. We have Alpha. Let's switch over to tower 133.25.
Pilot Club 36, runway 27, cleared to land number 2, following a Mooney on a 1 mile final.
Alright, 27, we can expect to join the either a left downwind or a left base for 27.
After the Mooney, Pilot Club 36.
Field elevation there, 1099, let's call it 11. So 2100 for pattern altitude. 21 there, I see it. I'll make my first call. We're about 10 miles out. So we'll be 10 miles to the north with Alpha, inbound for a full stop. Start working our way down as well. I still got terrain turned on Garmin Pilot. Everything looks green here in our sectional. We should be fine. Let's make sure we stay west of the road to stay outside of that restricted area. So I've got the road here at 12 o'clock. We're going to stay on the right side of the road.
Pilot Club 36, thank you very much. Delete speed restrictions. Speed at pilot's discretion.
Speed pilot's discretion.
Start a
Pilot Club 36.
very easy descent now. Nice shallow descent down to pattern altitude. Synthetic vision down here. You can see we're about to clear this mountain and it looks pretty flat up ahead.
Pilot Club 125, turn right, when able, taxi to parking via Alpha.
Right when able, taxi to parking via Alpha, Pilot Club 125, thank you.
Let's see, let's do 50% on the power. Alright, 13 out now, so 10 to the north. Information Alpha. Alright, let's
Good
bring
evening,
it back to
Alaska
40%.
visual on 27.
Alaska 858, Yakima Tower, reduce speed to
Yakima. I'm
final
going to say it like
approach
he does.
speed.
Yakima.
Reduce speed to final approach, Alaska 858.
Descent approach
Pilot
check,
Club
landing data,
36,
VREF 85,
without delay
altimeter
as
set,
soon as
comm,
you've
nav,
landed,
FMS,
exit
seatbelts,
right.
backrest, fuel
Got
transfer.
traffic on about a 3 mile final.
Pilot Club 36.
Parking brakes released, fuel pumps on, lights on. Yakima Tower, good evening. November 5615, November Diamond Star. 10 miles north, 5,000 inbound for a full stop with Alpha.
Clear to land.
Oh, oops, got stepped on.
1827, clear to land, Alaska 858.
Yakima Tower, good evening. November 5615, November Diamond Star, 10 to the north, 5,000 inbound for a full stop with Alpha.
For Pilot Club 36.
Damn, what? Do I have the right push to talk button set? Let's try a third time. Yakima Tower, good evening. Diamond Star 5615 November, 10 to the north, 4500 inbound for a full stop with Alpha. May have to circle off to the right. We can't enter the Delta until we've established two-way communication with tower. We're clear of that restricted, and we don't want to cross that dashed line. I'm going to kind of just go out this way a little bit. Yakima Tower, Diamond Star 5615 November, 10 to the north, 4000 inbound for a full stop with Alpha.
Pilot Club 25, Yakima Tower, runway 27, cleared to land. You are number 1.
My microphone is on, right?
Cleared to land, Pilot Club 25.
Alaska 858, give way to the Kodiak, right to left, taxi to parking via Alpha.
Shows I'm transmitting on V-Pilot, so I'm not sure what the deal is. You didn't sound too busy.
Kodiak, right to left, and we'll taxi to parking via
I'm going to circle outside of the Delta until we can establish two-way comms.
Yakima Tower, good evening, Pilot Club 217, ILS 27.
Pilot Club 217, Yakima Tower, welcome. You are number 2, expect late landing clearance.
Rob, hey, let's land, get some drinks.
Pilot Club 25, I have a citation jet behind you, so maintain best forward speed.
Best forward speed, Pilot Club 25.
Yakima Tower, good evening. Diamond Star 5615 November, about 8 to the north, 3800 inbound for a full stop with Alpha. Alright, we've got some kind of comm issue here. I'm not sure what's going on. Yakima Tower, radio check. PTT is set right. I'll reset it. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, input device in my settings. Why did that change? What the hell? There was a V-Pilot update today, so I guess that's got to be it, but still, it normally never does that. Alright, that's our issue. Alright, we should be good now. Alright, I'm going to do one more. I'm going to circle off to the right and then call them. Ay, ay, ay. Always got to be something. Let me fly out north a little bit. I don't like making a call 5 miles out to tower. I like to do it at least 10 miles out, but I'll do it at 5. See, PSC approach is asking me to contact him. I don't know why I would have to contact him. I'm just going to contact tower once we make our circle. I guess I'll call him. Let's call him.
Pilot Club 25, you are clear
Actually,
to
no.
land.
I'm gonna stay with tower.
Clear to land, runway 27, Pilot Club 25.
All right, I'm gonna turn back.
Pilot Club 217, runway 27, clear to land number 2, traffic 1 mile final.
27 right, clear to land number 2, Pilot Club 27.
All right, so we're about 8 to the northwest.
27, not 27 right.
Yakima Tower, good evening. November 5615 November's Diamond Star. We're about 8 to the northwest at 4000 inbound for a full stop with Alpha.
November 5615, November, Yakima Tower. Enter a right downwind for runway 27. I do have a number of aircraft on the ILS. So we'll try and fit you in.
No problem. Right downwind 27, Diamond Star 15 November. All right.
Pilot Club 217, you can delete speed restriction, speed pilot's discretion, maintain 130 knots or better until...
All right, let's get down to 2100.
Remove pilots.
I've got the field in sight. I'm head straight towards the field. We're pretty much right on the what would be the 45 to join a left down or right downwind for 27.
Tower, Pilot Club 142 is with you on the ILS.
Pilot Club 142, Yakima Tower. You have traffic 2 miles. You're 12 o'clock. Reduce speed or maintain.
As of H294, squawk 7700 or 7400. It's 74. 7400.
Hey, no problem with slow.
77 emergency, 75 hijack, and I think it's 74 for lost comms. No, 7000.
17 maintaining 145 knots. That good enough for you?
73. I can't remember, man.
Nearby
So bad.
Yakima class Delta
Pilot
airspace.
Club 217. That should be fine.
Row hype, are you still here? 7600. Guys, I'm dealing with so much right now. Come on, cut me some slack. So 75, 76, and 77. Row hype wants to smack me right now. Hey, I have a checklist that I keep when I fly that has all of that information on there.
Bravo.
Pilot Club 25, welcome to Yakima. Taxi to parking via Alpha or Bravo.
Alpha and Bravo, have a great night. Pilot Club 25.
See ya.
Smokey, what's going on, Smokey? Yo, you made it, man. Or at least in time to see one of the landings.
November, I have I have traffic on about a 3 mile final, traffic on about a 5 to 6 mile final. Report the 6 mile traffic in sight. (5615) November.
I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use this.
At your 12 o'clock, about a 1 mile final.
Got him in sight.
Traffic at your 11 o'clock, about a 5 mile final. Report traffic in sight.
Both in sight. 15 November.
15 November. You're going to be following the traffic out at 5 miles. I'll call your base.
You call our base. 15 November.
Pilot Club 217, runway 27 cleared to
Run
land.
wide arc flaps to yo.
Clear land 27. Pilot Club 217.
Pilot Club 142, runway 27 cleared to land number 2.
Clear to land number 2, Pilot Club 142.
November 5615, November, runway 27 cleared to land number 3.
Clear to land 27 number 3. 15 November. We're following this guy right here.
And 15 November, if you could keep it tight to the Phenom that you're going to be following. I've got a Kodiak coming up behind you.
Roger, we'll keep it tight. 15 November. What type of aircraft is it that we're following for 15 November?
You're following a Phenom.
Roger, 15 November. I'm gonna start turning now.
Pilot Club 142, delete speed restriction.
Okie doke. We're speeding up back up for approach speed. Pilot Club 142, thanks.
Yakima Tower, Pilot Club 217, vacating on Alpha 3.
Alright, I'm gonna slow it down as much as I can now. Rest of those flaps.
Via Alpha.
Parking via Alpha. Thanks for coming out for us.
November 5615, November traffic, your 1 o'clock, less than 1 mile. Follow that traffic.
Traffic in sight. We'll be following him. 15 November. Might have made it too tight. No, we're good. 80 knots.
Pilot Club 142, I will have traffic landing right behind you, so vacate to the right as soon as possible.
Sorry, my guy.
Yeah, we'll pull off to the right as quick as we can.
I don't mean to rush you. It's alright, I'll go around, I don't mind.
Shouldn't be too much of a problem to Diamond, so he's doing pretty good. He's about a half mile to 1 mile out.
We've got our landing clearance already, but this will be ready for the go around.
Pilot Club 142, give way to the citation, passing left to right. Taxi to parking via Alpha.
Yeah, we see the company and we'll give way to him.
Alright, he's off already. We're clear.
And we are clear. Pilot Club 142.
All right, thank you.
Beautiful. I'm going to dip that right wing opposite rudder. Seems to be a little bit of a crosswind from the right. Power back to idle. Hold her off. Alright, nice. Stall horn and everything. I like it. And we're going to get off at this first one here. Or did I miss it? Alright, here it is right here. We'll just go straight in the parking after we get our taxi clearance. Make sure we're all the way across the line.
Tower Pilot Club 426, 5 miles from
we're all the way across.
runway 27.
Pilot Club 426, Yakima Tower, runway 27,
reset.
Cleared to land, delete speed restrictions.
Pumps
Cleared
coming
to
off.
land, runway 27,
Lights.
Pilot Club 426.
Transpondy. Let's see, we're clear of 27 at Bravo. 27 at Bravo, taxi to parking. Yakima Tower, Diamond Star, 15 November is clear of 27 at Bravo, request taxi to parking.
Diamond Star 5615 November, welcome to Yakima, taxi to parking via Alpha or Bravo.
Alpha or Bravo to parking, 15 November. Alright, clear right, or clear left, clear right. I'm gonna go straight Bravo and we'll pull in over here. And I'll catch up with the messages here. I think I'm all caught up.
Club 7 Romeo
I've got to be
Papa,
reminded of my
Tower. Runway 27,
lost comms,
cleared to land, number
squawk
2.
code error.
And reduce speed to 130 knots or less.
All right. That was fun.
130. I could probably do about 140.
Give me best minimum speed. How about that?
Best minimum speed, Pilot 7 Romeo Papa.
Pilot Club 426, if you could step it up just a little bit.
Let's go park next to one of our friends. Sirius
I don't
over
think
here.
it's going to be a problem, but if you give me just a little bit more.
I'll give you a little bit more there, Pilot Club 426, so I don't get run over.
It would look bad on my resume.
SFH 294 buttered
I'm
it.
going to make a hard landing anyway, so I might as well do it in style.
I say we kept that pattern nice and tight behind that
Navy
traffic,
pilot.
about as tight as it gets before putting us in a go-around situation. I'm kind of proud of that right now. I'm not proud of my 7400 lost comm squawk. Bro hype. Horbert. Horbert's like, I take back what I say about a real pilot.
Pilot Club 7 Romeo Papa, thank you
All right,
for
parking
your
brake.
patience. Speed, pilot's discretion.
Pilot's discretion, Pilot Club 7 Romeo Papa.
Alright, shutting down should be as
Pilot
easy
Club 7
as...
Romeo Papa, number 1 now. Traffic
Avionics
over the
Master.
numbers. Clear to land, runway 27.
lights, and then turning our electrical master to off. Or does this come off first? Okay, I'm going to the checklist. I'm not familiar with the Diamond. DA40. How we do this? After landing, flaps up. Did I bring those up? I did.
Pilot Club 426,
Pitot heat
turn
off.
right, land
Fuel
Avo,
pumps
taxi
off.
to parking.
Altairs closed. Lights. Parking check. Parking brake. Power lever.
Roger, Pilot Club 426.
Alright, we'll keep it here for another 30 seconds. ALT.
Taxi very
Not
well.
activated.
Alpha.
MFD. EIS. Avionics master off.
Welcome to Yakima.
Lights. Engine master off. And then electric master off. Okay, so this is the engine master over here to the left. So this comes off first, then this comes off. Let's do it. There she goes. Lights. And electric master. And our parking brake, confirmed, verified, is set. Alright, we made it to Yakima. Alright. Let's see, did I miss anything? Dean Eubanks has some drinks for Rob. Nice, nice. Horbert 19, a place that's fun to say in Washington is voila. Is it voila or is it something like walla? Horbert 19, you're just a pup. Only critique I would give is to change the squawk and sort it out. I appreciate it, Horbert. Well done once again. Nice to see you set down on your target. Thanks, Horbert 19. What time is it? 9:43? Yeah, I'm done for the night, I think. Thank you all for joining me tonight. That was a fun one. I really enjoyed that. It was another pretty one like yesterday's. I'm glad we made it here in one piece. First time flying the DA40. We had some hiccups there in the beginning, but we sorted it out. And then our little comms issue with V-Pilot, we got that fixed. No biggie, no biggie. Voila. Orbit 19, SFH, Dean Eubanks, Smokey, all you guys, man. Thank you guys. Good seeing you as always. I hope everybody has a great night and a great day. I will see you guys. Tomorrow is FNO Friday. Let's see what we got going on tomorrow. VATSIM event. And Pilot Club is most likely flying, I think. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Holy crap, you know what I missed? I missed the briefing with the briefing with Pilot Club again. That was supposed to be at 8 p.m. I always miss that on these fly-in events. Alright, they are flying tomorrow for the Feel the Love FNO. Okay, so we'll be flying with them again tomorrow. So tomorrow looks like featured airports, KDAL, KIH, Phoenix. So we'll do something into one or two of those airports tomorrow. That's going to be at 23 Zulu. Ooh, that's an early one. 6 p.m. Eastern time. Tomorrow is Friday. I could probably be on at 6 tomorrow. I'll be rushing it, but if I'm not at 6 p.m., we'll be on at 7 p.m. No worries, it lasts for most of the night there. 4 hours, plenty of time for us to squeeze a flight or two in. So tomorrow night, 6 or 7 p.m. Most likely like 6:30ish probably is when I'll start the stream and start the briefing, and then we'll be up in the air by a little bit before 7. Take care, ciao ciao, sleep well, says Horbert. Good night, guys. Have a good one. See ya.